What is up, y'all? Welcome back to Captain of Industry. In this episode, I believe where we left off, we kind of updated some more building parts here. Yeah, we got some coal furnaces going, got our concrete production going, and we are overflowing with copper. We actually had to stop that because we don't have any copper manufacturing yet. So I drew up a little blueprint here of how we're going to start that. Using a blast furnace, and then it smelts it, and then it has to go through this electrolysis thing. So I have this laid out as a little blueprint. It also takes water, so that's why I have that. There's a reminder. And then this is going to be our setup for construction parts 2. So with the way that this math works out, it takes 6 construction parts 1, which each of these makes construction part or 6 construction parts, and then each of these needs 3. So if we have 4 of these, it needs a total of 12, and then each of these makes 4, and that's what we need our iron for as well. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to put it down here with our other stuff, but I just wanted to draw it up out here out of the way, so I knew what it was going to look like. We're going to want to leave a little bit of space. We can get rid of this wood storage eventually, so we can expand our iron production out to the right. But we're going to put our copper, I think, over here. And that's perfect because our little water pipe already comes down here. Speaking of, I laid out blueprints for another rainwater harvester. We'll probably put one here as well, so let me do that now. Just, yeah, in line like that. It's fine, it's not connected yet. And then I had another thought that since we have so much stored up, when we're not using this, instead of it just going to waste, we can start building some fluid storages here and set these to water, and then we can change the pipes to say go in here, and then we'll have all these in series with each other. We'll start off with maybe just 4 for now, and then have it just connect in like that and then right back into the system. I think that's gonna be great. So we'll have, what, each of these hold 200, so we'll have a total of 800 potential water overflow. That'll be nice. Actually, I'm gonna move this here just for my own sake. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna unpause this stuff. Actually, these take 30 construction parts. We have plenty of that. So I'm gonna unpause all this so we can go ahead and get that stuff built. I don't know if we have enough to unity all of this. Oh yeah, it's just 6. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna unpause the game then as well. Get that going, and then at that point, we can delete that little pipe. Oh, that's just emptying it out. Oops. Delete. And I'll just go ahead and unity that as well, so truck doesn't have to make a trip up here. So now we should be seeing water flow through here into all of these and then back down. So all that's going to do is give us a little bit of extra storage. We've researched a groundwater pump, which if we don't have enough of these, if this doesn't give us enough water, we will have to invest in. But for now, I think we're just going to call that good. Our housing still have a bit free. We could unpause our beacon, and then if we need to, we can just build another one of these, say, here. They're working on that, which then we'll be able to put some more housing there. It's going to be good. But yes, really, our copper is going to be very important. We do have a decent bit, actually, so maybe we should set up the construction parts too, because once we get that, we can start using belts, which will help our trucks be much less busy, because right now they have to ferry everything. Like, so they make coal here, they have to take it from there to there, and then they make the iron here, they have to take it from there to there or to wherever it's needed. But once we have belts, we can just do that stuff all automatically. So I think that's what we're going to do first. I'm going to just copy all of this and bring you over here. Okay, so we're making construction parts 1 there, so we might want to just say, or sorry, wait. Let's just put this here for now. These are all electronics. Where were we making those before? I know we were. Here, yeah. Okay. So let's move you guys. Well, actually, if our copper is going to be over here, it might make a bit more sense if we put it over this way. Yeah, I mean, for now, well, those are all construction parts. Ideally, what I'd like to do, I guess we can do that, is just swap these so that these will be construction parts and these will be mechanical parts. Just so then all of our construction parts ones will be together. So we can put our other, these are our construction parts, yep. Put these all here so that they are all next to each other. And then we'll move probably our construction parts storage, and then we'll put construction parts 2. Give it a little bit of space, say something like that. And this is going to run us right out of room very quickly, very, very quickly. But for now, I mean, we have plenty of food. We could probably stick another farm down here when we have to. I think that's just going to have to be the move for now. Actually, so let's plan for that so we don't end up screwing ourselves. We'll just put the outline of that there so we know that's where we're going to put that. And this will be a very temporary setup, but this is going to be what we're going to have to do. Right. Okay, so then let's change this storage then, or we'll copy that, and so we'll have our construction parts come in here, and then eventually we'll have a belt that goes directly into the back of these. So you know what, let's give this just a little bit more space actually, because we're gonna have to run belts in there eventually. So that'll be construction parts. Perfect. We can go ahead and unpause that. Then we'll change this one over to... So let's have them empty that out. Then we'll change that to mechanical parts so we can store some more of those in there. That'll be fine. Emptying that out. Perfect. What else do we need over here? Wood, iron, concrete. And then this will need our electronics, which is here. We're going to manufacture electronics, just say there. Does that give us enough space if we need to, yeah, increase our storage? We can move these actually like one closer, something like that. So then our electronics will be here, or no, let's copy this, and we're going to put this the opposite way, and this is going to be electronic storage. There we go. So then these you can put, I know it doesn't line up perfectly here, but we'll use some more of this space back here for copper. So we'll put these, say, like here? Yeah, sure. And then just, okay, so we got all that stuff, so now we can get rid of that. And then I want to copy this, just so we have that there in case we mess it up. Rotate, and we'll do our copper. Let's say we are going to need access to that coal. And, we want our water on the other side, actually. I'm just going to go ahead and stick this. You know what? No. I'm going to move this all back then eventually. So I'm going to take another copy of this. And I'm going to want this back further. We're already cramping up all of our space, so I'm gonna put this there. And then I'm gonna move these back here. I'm gonna cut you and put you like, you can go there. Then once we have our belts, we can belt stuff together. And then the other thing we need for these is rubber. We can put a little rubber storage in. We'll do that. Do that like right here. Wait, does this takes 24? Yeah, okay, that's fine. So then that'll be actually rubber. Awesome. We'll tell these to keep that full if they can. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. This one we would like to keep full, and this one we would like to keep a little bit full. We will need a pipe going from here to there. Let's go up at 5. Just like that, perfect. Let's go ahead and get this built. And yeah, so we're looking okay on our construction parts. We're working on making more. Next thing we're going to want to get up and running is going to be our construction parts 2. So we're going to need some more of these. How much does this take? 25. So for now, let's do 2 of those, and that'll allow us to do 2 of these. 2 of these. And let's just go ahead and unpause all of these. We're going to need some more construction parts for that, but that's fine. If I can, I'll just Unity that. They're already bringing stuff there, but whatever. Just because that'll give us more construction parts to have headroom of. This one's almost empty. It is empty, rather. We're going to change this to our mechanical parts. And they no longer have to keep that empty. That can be a storage. Awesome, 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 awesome. Because like I said before, I don't think there's a way we can trade from construction parts. Yeah, we can trade them away, and I guess we can loan, but I don't want to do that. We don't have to do that. New refugees. Awesome. Go ahead and unpause, not the farm, actually, just this. Although that does take quite a bit of construction parts. We'll repause that, and we'll pause that also. We have plenty of workers for now. All these buildings will take workers. But, okay, so now you're waiting for products. Just because like, our trucks are just too busy. Too busy. So as soon as we start getting some, pardon me, construction parts too, then we can finally get some of our conveyor belts. Which, yeah, that takes quite a bit. Quite a bit. Just for one little belt, how much is that? Oh, okay. Not quite that much. But more than we have now because we have 0. So, yeah. Waiting for this stuff. Just waiting for concrete. Are we at the point where we're making 12? And oh yeah, each of these uses 6, so we're going to have to double this at minimum. We've got plenty of limestone, which is good. What else did this take? Coal and water. So we can copy that. And oh, I'd like to flip it so that we can use the same limestone storage, but we can't, not until we get belts. Ugh, that sucks. We're gonna put that there anyways, and they can go ahead and build that whenever. Obviously, it's just waiting on construction parts. We have enough concrete for now. I don't know if we have a storage of that or if it's here in the thing. Yeah, we have some more there and some more probably in the trading dock. Yep, so just a waiting game for now. These are up and running, however. I'm going to set the priority on this a little bit higher just because I want this done. I want this done. Once this is done, we can start with our belts, which will just ultimately free up our trucks. Our poor, hard-working trucks. Which I suppose we could make some more of. Plenty of vehicle parts. Rubber we're not really hurting on, but we have not started producing yet. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to Unity that so they don't have to be delivered. Yes. Okay, so you're still paused. Do you have any trucks that we can steal? We'll steal one. That's going to give us an error, but that's fine. We'll just have to remember to undo that later. Our limestone is looking good. Our excavator has gone to get fuel. He's coming back. That's good. Let's go ahead and speed this up just for now a little bit. Until we get to a little bit better of a spot. Because we're just kind of waiting right now. This farm, did I move too close? I think I did. How's that? Better? Better. Cool. Alright. So, while we wait for that, we have plenty of diesel in our ship. Let's see about sending you out to explore. Maybe you can find us some construction parts. See ya. Iron mine is looking good. If we have plenty of iron as well. We do. That's awesome. Very good, very good. Output is full of molten iron. Because you're full of iron, because we have no one to come and take it. Please, someone come and take it. Getting our stuff built. Have we started making any of these yet? I don't think so. Not quite yet. Soon, though. We are getting there. Let's take a check at our water. Yes, we're already starting to store up some water, which is great. We will start using more once we have this built and this built, obviously. Low food supply is not good. We have 12 months. So I guess waiting for water or rain. So I don't even know if on this one, if we can pipe in water. I don't think we can. I think we just have to wait, right? Or do they have to deliver water to it? So we need some rain. We desperately need some rain. Hopefully we get some in soon. I guess for now, that's only 30 construction parts. We probably should think about unpausing that. And let's go ahead and just do that. It takes the rest of our construction parts, but our food is more important than anything else at the time being. So we'll get that built. Realizing now I should have flipped that so these outputs are both facing the same way so we can put it into the food market. Oh well. That's alright. This is just short term as well. We will move these eventually also. Okay, so that's good. That should about double our food. We're now using much more power since we've all these buildings now. So we're gonna have to look into making another one of you. And you cost construction parts and electronics. Not very many of both, actually. I don't think we have electronics here. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. Where's electronics? There, let's pin that as well. I feel like that's a good one to keep tabs on. So we have enough to go ahead and Unity that, which we should, because we are going to need more power. We have plenty of diesel, so that's fine. Let's actually go and take a peek up here. Yeah, our diesel storage is full. That coal bucket is nice and full. Perfect. Perfect. You're going. All right. Have we manufactured any construction parts too? We have not. Oof. It's just that everything needs construction parts. That's our only issue. Let's see what our ship found. Got some scrap. Okay. Awesome. Do you have enough fuel to go somewhere else? Yeah, go ahead. Go right ahead. So this is growing stuff. That'll help us with our food supply. Ooh. Yes, 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 yes. Our poor trucks, man. Have I just gone and done too much at first that they can't handle it all? We could take a couple of trucks away from all these. They're already, like, not having enough. Oh, I never connected this one as well, so that's just full for no reason. Let's place that there so that we can use this one once that's built, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Are all of these... Don't know if there's water actually flowing through there or not. Speed the game up again a little bit. Okay, we're getting some rain, which is good for this. We'll have to look into... Actually, it's what we're researching right now is irrigated farms. Perfect. How timely. Okay, just a waiting game on these construction parts. Just a waiting game. Another location explored. Okay, and you're coming back to refuel. Cool. There's another settlement we have. Cannot trade for construction parts. That's really our holdup. Just these dang construction parts. Which they're all going right now. They are all going. These are all going as well. We're going to hold off on that just because we don't need it yet. If I set this at like a 4 priority, does that like really increase your chances of getting some parts? Or welcome back. Food's going back up. That's good. That's good. Low food supply. Yeah, that's going to keep popping up. Why is nobody delivering our construction parts to here? There we go. Finally, we're making some. If that's going to be so difficult, I think what our first belt should be then is going into these. Or let's see, what are they doing the most of right now? Where are our trucks going back and forth the most that I could help them? What are you guys carrying? Diesel for these, okay. Got that other one. You are not hooked up to smokestack. We can get rid of this one. And let's just unity all of that. Okay. Okay. Let's start nice and easy, I suppose. How many? Okay, we have 16 now. That should be enough to maybe get a belt from there to there. There to there. There to there. How much does all of that cost? 11. Perfect. Get it done. So that'll automatically put all of our iron into here. Then, what we can do... I have... Why did I put those there? That does not leave me any room for belts. Kind of a stupid... Actually, what I should do, after I've just built these belts, tragically. Let's pause you for now. I'm gonna wanna actually mark this to be deleted. Take a copy and we're gonna put one here. And then if we unity this, I think everything just goes to the ship, so then we can just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Yep. Okay. Now we'll have a belt that goes there. Yep. And just quick build all that. So that then, once we unpause that, can actually, doesn't need to be a connector anymore. Okay, it made it a connector anyways. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. That does not have to be kept empty. We should now be... That's facing the wrong way. There. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why that was a connector. That makes sense. Now, automating iron going in there. Good. Next thing is going to be our iron going from here. Or do we even need this? Is that a waste of belts, or... No, I suppose having iron storage is probably a good idea. So we can do, like, this all the way down. That takes iron as well. So all of these need iron. So we're going to hook all of these up to automatically have iron. We'll just leave those... You all can have iron, I guess. So that'll automate all of our iron. We're running out of rubber. We have no rubber. Okay. This is a bad practice, but can we trade for some? For construction parts. How are we doing on construction parts now? We have some. Let's go ahead and do that. Just give us some more rubber. So now these should all be getting built. Awesome. That's going to mean we have to look into rubber production, which is, I believe, in derivatives. Yeah, the rubber maker. Okay, so that's going to take... We don't have access to sulfur yet, so diesel and coal to make rubber and wastewater. I feel like we can do with putting this... well, these take rubber as well, right? Yes, for our electronics. So would we rather... We can probably get rid of this eventually if we have electronics over here that we're not using. So I suppose it would make more sense to have a rubber maker like here. And then our wastewater will just go straight out. We have coal here. If we do like something like this, then we can belt coal, because we are going to belt coal as well from all of these. Does not connect. Where do you take coal at? Where does coal... Oh, a U-shaped conveyor. Okay. There. Sorry, just thinking of how I want to orient this belt. I think I'm going to want to do something like this so that it can go up to here also. and then also over to our copper. And then we'll just have all of these connect there, those when we build them, and then it's just going to have to do something like this. Or yeah, just, well, we'll do like that. I don't really like the way I did that. There, we'll go like that. It blocks that other input, but that's... that'll be our iron input eventually. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. What am I doing? Can we connect to it? Hello? Why? What are you doing? Did I do a flat one? Is that what I did? Blocked by U-shaped... What? I'm using the U-shaped connector. I don't understand what on earth you're doing. Okay. Not sure what I was doing wrong there. Then to, just in case our vehicles need to get around, where is that? Yeah. Let's build, whoa. That is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Never mind. Hopefully our trucks don't have to go over that little belt. They can find their way around elsewhere. Okay, let's go ahead and unpause all of this. We're going to do our other coal makers as well. And you. What else do you need? Diesel, which they can just bring in around the back there. And then wastewater is what you're going to put out. Wastewater. Liquid dump, or we're going to need one of you, just so we don't have to pipe all the way over to our other one. Well, I suppose we could. Actually, that's... Well, no. How much do you cost to build? Just 20. That's okay. We'll put you there. Unpause that. And then we need a pipe for you. There we go. Like that. And then the last thing you need is diesel, which they'll have to bring in for you. Because I don't think I left myself enough room to do a fluid storage, did I? Closing with coal maker. Yeah, dang it. I could put one here and then pipe it over, I guess. What are you waiting for? No recipe. Duh. Please make rubber. Okay, okay. Next thing we can do, we're going to move our wood storages, which they are just about empty anyways. Once that's empty, it'll clear out. We're going to put one here. Or do we want to do it this way? No. See, that's going to block off... What did they have to put diesel in there? So we are going to need a fluid storage to pump diesel into there if we're going to block this off. Just because then they won't be able to get around. Or I guess, can they deliver diesel from the front? Yeah, it looks like they can. I think that's what they were doing just then. So we're going to copy this. And we'll put it like there, and then that gives us room. We can add some more. We'll have to flatten that out a little bit first, but 2 is fine for now. Don't have to keep empty. Let's unpause you and you. Unity you. We'll be getting these belts built. If I have the parts, I'm just gonna Unity. Yeah. Oh, we're just waiting for our rubber. Okay, so it's beneficial to have this get going. Okay, and then we're gonna plan some belts to go from, what are you, flat conveyor? Yeah, from there to along the back of this. Just so our trucks have more or less things to worry about. We'll have all of these going. Gonna unpause them. I don't know if our trucks can get back there to deliver the parts, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Where are we dumping now? Still just here? I think I'm gonna want to change that. As much as I would love to have this all filled in, I think we're just gonna need more space. So if we can, let's start dumping here, and then nope, back here like this, filling this all in. I think that's what we're gonna want. That's gonna be better for us, I think. Hopefully that doesn't interfere. I never paused or unpaused that pipe. Please build that. Please build that. Because that is currently holding up our rubber production. We are now making rubber. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. We've got plenty of coal. You've got diesel coming in. That conveyor is going to go over to our copper, which I don't think we're hurting for right now. We still have some. Okay. So we now have some construction parts too. Let's take a look at copper. Take a look at copper. Why did I put rubber storage there? That was for that. We can probably move this now, since our rubber's here. Why don't we do... I've already built that. I think I'm gonna have to mulligan that one. Yeah. May collapse due to uneven terrain. Okay. Well, we don't really want you to collapse, so I guess... Alright, well, we'll just delete you now. Sorry, for the time being. We're not... We don't have oodles and oodles of wood to store anyway. If we do, then we'll upgrade that, but hopefully at that point... Let's cut this down so they just focus on here for now then, I guess. Give me a nice flat pad here, please. Okay, cool. Then once that's flatter, we can put some more storage there for our wood. Or if at that point we have wood storage too, we can just upgrade that. It'll be fine. So our rubber storage I just got rid of. I'm gonna put... I think probably just here, and then if we have a belt, we can just go from probably just up to height 2, I guess, something like that, just straight across, and then down and into where you need your coal. So that'll give you coal. What was this saying about? Is that output for that? Have I put these in the wrong place? Where is your input? Oh, I see. I'll have to do that with these then as well. Or no, you have molten channel, molten channel. That's what we need for these as well. Molten channel. There to there. There to there. I don't know if it matters having two different ones or the same one, but oh well. And then we'll have a belt, I think a flat one from there, and our input is here. There we go, and then that'll be our output. Okay. We will then have copper. So let's go ahead and unpause all this. Low diesel. We have 0 diesel. And why is that? Are you going? You don't have any coal. You should. Oh, okay. So I told them to keep this full, but I never put a conveyor belt here since we unlocked them. So let's do that, and I'll unity this if I can. That way we are getting back to making some more diesel. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then once this drops below that, it'll signal our trucks to come up and help that. We can get rid of this now that we have it. No fuel. Okay, yep. Low diesel. Okay, thank you. Farm fertility. A tutorial that I will have to read later. Okay. Blast furnace has no recipe selected. Yes, you do not. You're going to be copper scrap and also copper ore, which will give us a use for all this copper we have in here. Limestone mine tower has no available. Did you finish all this? Perfect. So we're going to do some more mining. Let's, I suppose, just keep flattening. Where's our limestone? I think this is all limestone. Yeah, just keep going there, and then you can take out all this as well. Keep this guy busy for a while. It's nice since we did double our concrete production. We will be needing much more limestone. Blast furnace needs an exhaust. Oh my goodness, I forgot so many things on this, didn't I? Where does your exhaust come out at? It comes from... where is that? Smokestack. Is that right there? Oh man. I put those too close. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's just go ahead and delete from there to there. And unfortunately, we have to delete this as well. Unity that. Copy you. Yeah, I did put those too close. Alright, unity these, get them out of the way also. Copy you. We'll have to remember to change the settings, because we don't want you making iron, we want you making copper. Unpause. Go ahead and build. Then you, I didn't mean to copy, but that's fine. We're going to plan for when we have more, and I believe we're going to expand it this way. So we'll do, actually, like... yeah, there's fine. And then a pipe connecting you, and go ahead and build. We'll have to redo this belt going in here. And build that as well. Okay, cool. Little mistakes here and there that I'm making. You are putting in water. That's your other one is blocked. Okay, that's fine. You're waiting for copper because we haven't made any, and then I need to build the need to build those. Let's not do it in planning mode. And let's just get those built. Pretty please. Pretty please. Awesome. That is now working. This I meant to change to rubber storage so that we can belt rubber into here. That's the whole reason we lifted that belt up. Let's unpause you too. Okay. I think everything is going as it should be. Our food situation has improved vastly. We can now think about upgrading these farms with just 60 construction parts. They will also then take a water input, which we're storing up water. How much water do those use, I wonder? Question mark. Okay, well, I'll say we're gonna want more water up here anyways. This is done. They leveled all this out, so we can get rid of that. We can copy some more of these. Do we want more storage water storage over here so that we can run it to our farms? Or do we think we're gonna have enough? We're not gonna know until we try, so let's just go for it. I think that's all even terrain there. That is not, however. Our leveler, how are you doing? Mining designation. I had you leveling this out for housing, which we definitely do want. Alright, let's just see if with these 3 that'll be enough for now. We need a connector there, and we are going to need one here eventually, so we'll just put it in now. Then let's take this pipe, connect you to there, and connect you to there. Okay. Cool, so that'll increase the amount of water we're able to collect and take advantage of when it rains. Let's get this marked to upgrade. I can do that whenever works. We still have a bunch of stuff in here. Let's send the ship out, see if we can just get some nice loot going. Let's slow the game down a little bit now that we've got our stuff going. Pickup has no fuel. Are we struggling with this again? Is that just... Why are you not getting coal? Why are you not getting coal? Set to keep full. Do we need to increase this? Increase the import priority, maybe? Or is there a way we can assign a certain truck to make sure that you never run out? Because if you run out, all of our trucks are running out of fuel. That is very bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Let's make you a very important priority. Or is it because we have no coal? Hold on. We have no coal. We have no wood. Unsure as to why that is. We don't have any coal here. If we trade for some for diesel, what a joke. Huh. Okay, there we can do for construction parts, which we have plenty of. We are going to need that, so let's do that now, before that turns into a very bad day, which it looks like it already is. Okay, so are you guys... Please tell me you're going to get coal to take up to the diesel production. Please, 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 please. Yes, you are. Thank goodness. Okay. So let's take a look then at our wood, our tree harvesters. Where are you guys at? And is it just that you don't have enough trucks? Okay. I think we took them down to 2 because our trucks were just so busy. Let's increase them to 3. All of our trucks are running out of fuel. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, location explored. An oil rig. Sweet. We're not going to be concerned about that quite yet, but that will be very nice to explore and repair once we start needing some more oil for diesel. Okay, so our irrigated farm here, irrigation tank is empty, waiting for water or rain. So if we take a pipe... And where's your water input? There. Okay. And go say like this. Collision with terrain. Splendid. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's take our leveler real quick and alright, can you just real quick for me level this off, please? 4 there. 4 there. Just go ahead and let's have them do this first before they do the rest of that. And then we'll move the area that you are assigned. Draw a new one right there. Go. Okay. We are now... Let's just say they keep this full. We can probably chill on the priority on that. We still want it to be quite high. But, alright. Now let's go back and check our... So we're not storing any wood. And I believe that was because our things could not... Our trucks... Well, now you're out of... Or do you have fuel? Oh, and we've run out of power now. Because we don't have any diesel. Okay. Well, that's fine. That just means this stuff's going to stop running for right now. So I guess we do want to look into starting our coal mine, which is a ways away. Yeah. Quite a ways away. That's the closest one. Because if these aren't going to be a reliable source of wood for us, then that's going to be an issue. Another thing that we're going to probably want to do is add a coal store so that when it gets backed up like this, we can just have our trucks come and collect it. So let's do that. Or, sorry, rather loose storage. Let's just have you butt up against like that, because our trucks can get in there, and we'll say put coal in there, and yeah, then trucks can come and pick that up. Let's build that. So we start getting some coal in there. So wood is our problem right now. Wood is our problem. Yeah. So you guys have... You're waiting for trees. Or for trucks, I mean. What are you... You just don't have any fuel. Okay. So can we assign you more trucks? That's going to make our trucks just so busy, but... That's our issue right now. I guess we can trade for some more coal. I don't really like doing that, but I mean, we have the construction parts that I'm not really worried about. We have tons of rubber too at the moment, so coal is what we're waiting for. Oy vey, yeah. Coal mine is going to be a big one to do. Alright. Cargo ship, world structures, location explored. Thank you. Enough fuel, yeah, okay. Okay. Let's see if this gives us anything good. Awesome. Great. Mine coal. Okay, how convenient. That is our next goal there. So what's the deal? Is everything just running out of gas? Oh, we now have no power to run these. That sucks. Holy crap, that really sucks. Is there a way we can get oil? Are we totally screwed? We might be totally screwed. Oh no. So we need diesel for those. I don't think we can trade for any diesel, right? We can. So, I mean, we just have to. It's quite expensive, but... So now that takes diesel there. And so now... I'm going to want these to be up there. At least one, if not both. Like, they got to be high priority. We might have just caught this before it fell on top of our heads, but for now I'm gonna pause all of our machines. We don't need anything working right now. We just need our diesel generator going, like bad. So are you receiving? Where are you guys going? Assigned to tree harvester. I need this, like, more than almost anything. Is there a way to see if we have a truck on the way? All of our diesel. Where's all of our diesel going? Who took all of our diesel and where did they take it? Or did they just use it to refuel themselves? Yeah, no, I don't need this at a high priority anymore. I need these. I need this more than anything. And they've just taken... You've just taken the last... Oh no. Construction parts too. Okay, we can do that. We don't need them more than we need diesel. I just need... Is there a way I can, like, stop everything else? Not enough maintenance. It's fine. I just need these. I just need these. Preparing for navigation. Okay, so you've just filled up on diesel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Please, can we have power? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, you are now working. We're going to be producing diesel. Holy smokes, was that almost very, very bad. I was about ready to say we're going to have to start our world over. Because, holy crap, that was so close to being irrecoverable. But I think we did it. I think we did it. So, I want to keep these at a very high priority for now. Because it seems without those, we're unable to pump oil. And without oil, we're unable to produce diesel. And without diesel, we are nothing. So, yeah. Okay. We have our power back. Let's go ahead and unpause all this. Get our production stuff going again. Not sure if that helped or not, but I just wanted to make sure that that was our #1 priority. Where was our maintenance assembler again? Is it this here? So you should be making maintenance again. Let's go ahead and streamline this as well. Output is full of electronics. Were we gonna... Did I say we were gonna move that? Electronics and rubber are both here. This takes... Mechanical parts, which is here. Yeah, I don't think we need these anymore. We could change these to be vehicle parts. They're flipped around the wrong way, of course, but yeah, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and mark these to be deleted. We're gonna set up another maintenance depot. Let's see, what does that take? That takes electronics. So we could actually, this would be a perfect spot right here, I think, in line with these. Because then you have your maintenance parts that can come from there. We copy this. You can get your maintenance parts. And then your electronics are going to come from here. Because these are going to need to have electronics belted in as well. Yeah. Yeah. So... these are going to put our construction parts automatically in here. Ah. Okay, so construction parts feed into there, and then out of there. Sorry. Do we want that just at ground level? Is that all you take? Yeah, just the 2 inputs. So we can do this. That. Nope. And delete this little tiny bit. And then belt in our electronics. Go up to height 3 so that our trucks can get past. I think they can go under a height 3. As long as we can get down from a height 3 in that little space. Which we can't. Whatever. So from here to here, delete that. Can we go down to... Jeez. Down to a height of 1? That's still not enough space to go down. Really? Is it just because this is in the way? Okay, I mean, because we can move that back. Or do you really just need... whatever. Let's just get rid of all this stuff real quick. We'll do this belt first because it's being fussy. Really, that's not enough space for you to just go down from 1? I mean, whatever. So for you, I'm gonna come... Goodness gracious. Up to height 3 for you. To there. Go straight sideways. What on earth, bro? You can't go straight sideways. Okay, fine. Why are you not... I don't even know what I'm trying to do right now or why it's not working. Let's move this back. Just because this is only going to take in electronics. And then we need a belt. Up to height 3. There. I don't know why that was so incredibly difficult. Then down to height 1. All the way to there. Then from there, there. That's all I wanted. Was a nice, easy transition. Holy crap. Okay, then we can do from you. Oh, for Pete's sake. Why is that giving me such difficulty? Is this flat? This is flat as well? I don't... Like, you can't... Because it's not enough space to go under. Oh my gosh. Alright. Can you go under there? No, whatever. I give up on you. That's not what I wanted. There, 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 to there, there, to there. Alright. That took me way longer than it should have, and it's a little messy. Didn't mean to delete that. But we did it. Okay. We did that. Okay. And copy this belt, and we're gonna pipe into here, like this. Great. Okay. Alright. Let's get all this built. We're looking good on rubber and construction parts, so we can go ahead and Unity this. Let's get that built also. All of this. And this, and our other maintenance depot. Okay. Then once that's good to go, you are built. Waiting for products. You're getting. I didn't connect the electronics in, which is this belt. Go up to height 1 again. And then connect. So that is now automated. We can get rid of this one. Delete you. We'll leave that there. We'll put some others over here as well for our vehicle parts. Okay. We're looking good now. Are these full of output? Awesome, because these are now waiting. Okay, we are going to need to belt in our other products, which, looking now at how I've done these belts, I think I'm going to have to redo them. Hopefully I still have enough space to do this, but I'm not confident that's the case. Wood. Okay, so before we get into another wood coal crisis, you have... Alright, so you have enough trucks. Is it just that you're not going fast enough? Do we need another tree harvester? We have plenty of trees. Our coal consumption obviously has increased, but now yeah, this is all backed up and this is full. So I guess, yeah, we're just waiting. We have plenty of coal. Can I pause 2 or even 3 of these, just so we're not consuming so much wood? They do take quite a bit of wood. And let's get another... Honestly, let's get another 2 of these. We don't have enough vehicle parts for that, but that's just because this is full. So this is now making more. It's the only thing we have right now that's not automated, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. These are going good. Right. And then I was looking at this because I wanted them to level, which doesn't look like they're quite there yet. That's fine. Our farms are doing okay. Soil moisture isn't the highest, but we're working on storing up some water. Alright, let's take a look at these. That's just information and information which I'll read later, so I can get rid of that. Coal mine, build fuel station, slag, water. Okay, so I guess we can do water. We're going to need a water facility, which does produce wastewater. I mean, we're doing all right now. We still have positive unity. I don't think that's a huge concern. Obviously, I'd like to do that, but that's not going to be a huge concern for us. Maybe what we can look at doing now, once we have those harvesters or excavators built, you're going to be waiting for your construction. Yeah. Not enough vehicle parts. I suppose for now, I could just build a little unit storage for you. Let's just just plug the one in. Make you vehicle parts. Let's get that built right away. Just so we have a store. Tree harvester has no trucks assigned. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Let's give you... How many do we give the others? 3? I think. Because we determined that 4 is too many, right? You all have 3. Yeah, okay. 3. We finally see a little bit of wood in the storage there. Good, good, good. And you know what? I think I'd rather use the parts for an excavator that we can start with some coal excavation. Coal mining, rather. So let's just queue that up. Whenever it pops up, it'll let us know that it's ready to go. Let's do that. Let's do that, yeah. Let's see what else we have. Crop rotation, which is something we can take a look at. I think if we swap back and forth between vegetables and potatoes, let's see, what is the average production? Does that help? Yeah, because 9.2 versus that plus that is more than 9.2. So if we switch those both over, and then I think we have to do something with the food market. Or... Oop. I did not want to do that. I'm going to just switch this back for the moment. Did I just delete all of our food? Or no, it put it... Okay, thank goodness. Me clicking that just put it in the ship, I believe is what it did. Okay, so I think this can only handle one input. So if we want more than one, we're going to need another one. Or is it just that we haven't had any vegetables yet? We can experiment. We'll take our other farm here, and then next time around, they'll plant some... They'll plant some vegetables, and then we'll just see what happens with those. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Don't know where all... Yeah, all of our potatoes are there, so we just have to ferry them now into there. Just why it says our food is so low. Oh, that's annoying. Did that totally on accident. But we'll get rid of that for now. Advanced concrete we're going to want to look into. Construction 2. Yes, we have done. Rubber we have done. Copper we have done. Conveyor belts. The ramps. Good. Okay. So given our situation earlier, I think a fuel station would be a good thing to look into. I think that's with... Never mind, I don't know where that one is. Where would our fuel station be? There we go. Automatically refuel excavators and tree harvesters. Yeah, let's do this. We'll plop this right here. It's kind of centralized between our harvesters here, mines here, and then everything down here. So these trucks are going to have to make a drive every once in a while, but that's fine. It's going to be worth it rather than all of our vehicles having to go here to do that. So then we need a pipe going from there to there. Unpause. And we'll assign you, I don't know, 2 trucks for now. See how that does. I assume if the 2 trucks aren't able to keep up, the vehicles will just go up there on their own anyways. We are going to need to now unpause you. I forgot about that. And you have no trucks. Let's just give you 1 because we're not hurting for copper. Collect our reward for that, which is beautiful. Pickup is struggling to find a destination it can reach. Where are you trying to reach? Oh, yeah. Okay, so they're trying to deliver stuff there, which I... No, you do need to get there because you need concrete. And they have no way of getting there because I just put this belt here. What if instead, this is something I want to experiment with, a vehicle ramp. If we put this in, like there, and move this conveyor belt down, I think that means they can just drive straight over it, which would be pretty cool. But this would have to be on ground level, so let's Unity U out. And then that is our maintenance, so we're going to want to replace that immediately. Down to the ground, yep. Like that. Set that to build automatically, and then let's get a vehicle ramp. How much does that cost? Just 40, okay. Collision, oh, it has to be within a certain window, it looks like. Is that symmetrical? Yeah, okay. So actually, let's move this conveyor belt then. Yeah. And get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out. So you, let's bring you. Man. That and then down. Does that make it better for our ramp? Yeah. That should give them the ability to get up and over to deliver products to those still, I think. I hope. Just until we're able to belt in our concrete and everything else. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Okay. You're still... Where are you trying to get to? Where are you trying to go? You say that you're struggling to find a place you can reach, but I don't know where it is you're trying to go. No valid destination. Is that not wide enough for you to drive through? I don't understand. Cannot deliver wood. Are we full of wood? Is that why? That's a good problem to have. If we build another one of these, does that fix your issue of having nowhere to go? Insufficient materials. Okay, whatever. Are we making more construction parts? I'm going to increase this so that we always have at least that many before we start producing those. So what are you all waiting for just now? Is concrete? You're full of concrete. So we just need our trucks to deliver the concrete there, is what I am gathering. What we could do to remedy this situation for now is, I guess, unpause one of those. We'll take in some of that wood and allow you to drop some of it off. Maybe. You still have 20. There's space for that in there. I don't know why he's not dropping that off. No valid destination. I mean, you can drop it off there. I don't know what the problem is. But now all these trucks just have nothing to do because we don't have wood storage. Ugh. We have plenty of bricks, but we're trying to get coal. Have we just made all of our trucks too busy? And so none of them are doing busybody work because they're all assigned to these harvesters? Let's cut you down to 2, cut you down to 2, cut you down to 2, cut you down to 2. Let's see if that gives us a solution. We have done this as well, which you guys are both full of fuel. Let's just take this down to 1 then, if 2 of you is going to be too busy. What are y'all doing? Pickup cannot deliver iron ore. Are we full of iron ore over here? No, we're full of limestone. And you have nowhere to put it. Yeah. Just for now. No, we can't do that because we have copper that needs to be delivered. Let's put it there because we're not dealing with any slag. So now they can pick up limestone out of there. Take it here, which we're gonna need more of this as well. I think we had in the plans to... Oh, yeah, okay. So we are just full. Meaning you've been doing a real good job. I don't know how much iron ore we have stored up. I mean, these are all full. So, yeah, for these then, I guess let's knock that down to just 3 trucks. Are we making more parts yet here? No, still nobody's delivering the concrete. Let's see if we can... No, we really need these belts to be gone. I kind of screwed myself with these belts a little bit. This should be the last thing I do. A lot of mistakes in this episode. But, I suppose that's the cost of learning, right? Alright, so get rid of all that. And we have enough unity to get rid of it all immediately, so let's do that. So we're gonna need... You just take iron. You take iron and wood and concrete. So we need 3 different levels coming out of this. So the highest one we need obviously is level 2 because it'll be 0, 1, and 2. So the fastest, the only way we can go right up to 2 is by going that far out. Goodness gracious. So this is pretty high. Let's make this our concrete one. We'll have this go over there. That's going to be our concrete belt. Then we'll have our wood, which we can take from here. Are we going to need another... No, they shouldn't have to get in there at all. I was going to say, are we going to need another ramp, but I don't think they're going to have to get in here for anything. So let's do that. So that'll bring in wood, and then... Nope, don't know what I connected to there. Raise you up to 1 and go all the way behind all of these. So there. Cannot join if not it's flat. What? Okay. Very well. Okay, so that's all of those. Straight down. Straight down. Straight down. Straight down. I'm hoping we have enough construction 2 parts to make all of this work. Actually, probably to delete you. And then... whatever. Delete that bit as well. Unity that. And then copy this belt. Let's go straight like that. And then... Nope. Wrong one. Underneath all the way. Oh. Yeah, that is going to be a problem. because that's right where our actual iron outputs come from. Okay. Oh well. We'll just have to... I can't see where I have our other outputs coming out of. Does that connect with all of them? So you come out there. Does that automatically connect to all of those? Right there. Or did I delete those? I think I need another connector in there. Another flat connector, right? Should have done this one first. Too close to other flat connectors. I don't know. I don't know. I think I just screwed it. I think I just screwed it. So now either these have to move back, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to leave this all messy, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. I know this is going to suck, but if I take a copy of all of this, just for now, place it over here. Don't need that. Also, don't need that. We'll pipe that back in on our own. And then we're going to have to delete. Delete all of this, and all of this, as well as this pipe, this pipe, this pipe, that pipe, and if we can, Unity everything. Okay, yep, and the little pieces that I missed. And let's quick deliver Unity all of that. Okay. Now let's, I'm gonna copy and put you back a few tiles, but I want to be able to see where the coal is coming in. Leave ourselves enough room for that. Do like that. So then we have our belt connect there, or I suppose this way we could still use our storage. We gave ourselves enough room to be able to do that. So now we'll come along and collect from all of these. Ah, for Pete's sake. That's not going to let me output there. And I can't put another... Ugh. But I don't want you to connect to that. Yeah, whatever. We'll have it all pump into these, and then if we have excess, we'll have it go into there. So I suppose this should be deleted and flipped around, because we don't want that going there. We want you to continue on down to here. So now we just need you to there. You. Yep, I left the little bits there. Okay. You there. You need iron, and you need iron. Okay, so now iron will come out of these over there. That I do not want anymore. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Not perfect, but that's fine. So iron will come out from 1, 2, 3, 4 of these onto this bottom belt and feed all of our things here. We'll hook our wood up to the middle belt to go into all of these, and then we will hook concrete, which is unfortunately over there, up to this one. Let's go up to height 5, so we're well out of the way of everything else. Just go right over top. This is not pretty, but it will be functional, and that's all I care about for now. Okay. So that is wood, iron, concrete. These take 60, so we need to make sure that at minimum one of each of these gets built. We need you. We need you. We need smokestack. We'll have to belt in the coal. We need this. Did I miss a piece in there? Nope, that's good. Let's play. Unity that, just so we can guarantee that our production comes back. We have plenty of rubber and construction twos, so that's not an issue. I'm just gonna do all of these belts right now, actually. Go ahead and do all that. So now it'll automatically be getting wood and iron. Let's make a belt here now again for our coal. Input. So we can get this going. I don't think they can now deliver iron there anymore now that I'm thinking about it. Because we put this here. Or maybe they can. I don't know if it's close enough that they can get there. I don't think so. I don't think that's close enough for them to get in there. Maybe if what we do is just delete that part of the belt. I know this is very sloppy work out of me today, but we're learning, we're figuring it out. And then we do, was this a flat conveyor? And we just keep this as close to this as possible. I think that'll let them reach there still to deliver the iron to there. And that does not connect there. Awesome. Thank you for that. Wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, perfect. Let's go up. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we have wood on these belts now. Good. You guys are going. Good. Okay, so let's unpause all this also. Double check that I didn't miss any tiny little pieces like that. We have plenty of Unity. Do we have the parts for it? I hope. Insufficient materials, whatever, that'll come. Unity that. So that'll automatically take out our concrete all the way over. Which it is. Awesome. Awesome. Full of coal there still. Rubber we have tons of. We're dropping off our wood. I'm going to go ahead and pause another one of these. And yeah, clean up this. We don't need that anymore. We're waiting for there. Got that now. Everything should be connected. You're waiting for iron. There it comes. Yep, okay. I believe that's everything connected in again. Except for our iron storage, which we don't really care about. I'm going to go ahead and get these other two built as well. Not enough products. It's fine. Whatever. At least we'll unpause it. Here. So that when we do have the products, they will build it. Okay. Bit of a messy mess that I made today. A little bit of scare with the diesel, but that is now good. This is good. We have a full-time fuel truck, which is currently not doing much, which is good, so that we know that just one truck is good enough for that. You are cranking away at this. Our reserve is plenty of space. Clearing out our trees up here. It's tough finding a balance for these, because it seems like 3 trucks is too many and 2 trucks is not quite enough sometimes, but I think that's just the way it's going to have to be for now. Also, we're working on leveling this, which is good. I don't know how many... You have 3 trucks there with you now? Seems like too many for just... Do we just have the 1 excavator? We did build another one that we were going to use for our coal mining, but for now, let's say you can just go help and flatten all this stuff. Yeah, because we're going to need this flattened for more housing, this flattened for more of our... to run the water line into our farm. Yeah, yep. Our water is getting full, which is great. We do not have it yet plugged into our farm. So actually, for real quick, I really just want wherever that connects to the farm, I want that to be flat so I can get that water hooked up. And that couple of scoops might have did it just there. Although now I might be in their way. Set straight. Yes, okay, perfect. So that is now going to allow us to plug into the back of there, which is exactly what we wanted. But we'll let them finish clearing that out before we put that in their way. Because we have plenty of food, but we will want to look into doing that next time. So unpause that to get that built. We did get our other thing built. You're now just waiting for iron. Okay, so are we not making enough iron now? Full of slag, which is a problem we have not yet dealt with, and that is a problem for me likely tomorrow. So, that being said, thank you so much for putting up with my incompetency. If you have any tips or tricks, please leave them in the comments and help a brother out. I'm figuring my way through this game, and it's a great pleasure, but oh boy, is it scary sometimes. But yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Our settlement's coming together. We're getting pretty cramped here. We're going to look to rebuild and spread out as we can. But yeah, with that, I'm going to leave it there. And thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.